new spot today.
Is this, no, what's the same spot we've been kind of going at? We
I
just,
haven't been here. Yeah,
last week it was Kilo Club. So welcome back to JTV, guys. We're here for another pump session.
I caught you at the last minute. I'm glad.
Not really. We
You've
kind of
been busy
planned
this
this.
week. You've been busy this week.
You texted me this morning to do jaywalking, and I was
Actually, I texted you last night.
Okay, and then you texted me again this morning. You know what shocked me though, that you were actually awake.
Because we didn't. You said last night, "Oh, it's a great question," and then I never heard anything else after.
So
I said,
tell YouTube what the question you asked.
I said, "Well, do you feel like jaywalking tomorrow?"
And what did I reply?
You said, "Great question." That's not an answer. I said, "That's okay. I'll just get up early and I'll text him in the morning." Because sometimes you'll say that. You'll just say, "Text me in the morning."
Dude, this is now my favorite flavor. I went from blue straws to this flavor.
Which one?
Take half a scoop. This is lime green gummy worms.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good. Is that new?
No, it's been out.
Oh, okay.
But this is what I'm taking all the time now.
I'm not a big fan of blue raz.
You're not, huh?
No, I don't know why.
This one, I think it was.
I don't even think I tasted
I mean,
yours.
rainbow candy is my #1 mover, but.
Oh yeah.
So YouTube, we are back to Fit for 51. It's a day away. It's 2 days away.
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
And by the time you guys are watching this, I'll be officially your age.
Yeah. No, 51. I'm 52.
Oh, you are? You admit that? How does it feel?
Oh, geez. I don't think about it.
Tell me how it feels.
The same as last year, I guess. I think it was more of a shock to go from 49 to 50 than 51 to 52.
So 50 was hard?
Yeah.
And so 51 wasn't so much, right?
No.
And now 52?
Yeah. I try not to think about it.
All right, so today is chest day. And we're going to ask Carb Cutie what day it is when he sees me doing calves. And they do have the flex standing calf machine that has that. I don't know what the picture is on it. It says something on it. There's some like movie picture on it.
Oh, it's a Punisher.
Yeah. You know, I had that in my home gym in Massachusetts, that same calf machine.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so chest and calves, we've seen it a million times, but we're training at maybe a different, I mean, we're still going to do the incline hammer and all that, but we'll kind of talk through it a little bit. I'll instruct a little bit through this workout, depending on, you know, I know some of you guys just kind of shuffle through or whatever, but what I've been really trying to do lately is, as I'm, you know, continuing to train and feel good, I mean, I say this all the time, I'm still feeling like I'm 20 years old, man. So even though I turned 51, I'm still thinking I can get under that weight and feel it like I was 20. The only thing is it's a lot lighter, I'll be honest. The weights are a lot lighter these days. What I've noticed now is, like, I used to go up to even 100-pound dumbbells, which I don't really as much anymore for presses. It's funny, I shoulder press and bench press the same. And we're at Fit Club North. So if you guys, you'll put the location on here, right?
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't had a chance to migrate off the strip, biggest question is, what is it like living in Vegas? Because you think it's the strip and it's all there is. But we're actually in the outskirts, and Dave actually lives super close to me. So what I love about this area is everything is at your fingertips, right? I mean, we got grocery, we got food, we got entertainment, we have everything that we don't have to go to the strip for. So, you know, we're going to get into a workout today here at Fit Club North. Make sure you guys check it out. This is their second location. Now number 3 is happening in Henderson, and I don't know what the start date is on it, but
he hasn't said. I asked him. It's not ready yet.
But once again, there's a couple of murals of me, of Ronnie Coleman's on there. I think a couple other people, but the decor is always, you can see this. We got these kind of, I don't even know what this is for a couch, but you can see the decor is a little different. So
that's nice.
There he is. Hey, so I'm doing calves today. What day is it?
Just an easy question.
Oh, nice. Hey, I got a question real quick. You always talked about your gym back home in Massachusetts. Did you ever take any pictures or any videos of? I would have loved to see it. I'm sure a fan would have loved that too.
Irvin Gelb has them.
He does? I would have loved to see that.
Yeah. 2,000 feet, AFS hammer strength, Body Master. Flex.
Wow.
I mean, that's when Body Master was big.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But I had like all my lat pull down, seated cable row was Body Master. I had a Flex ham tractor. I had a Body Master lying leg curl, I think. I had a Body Master leg press.
How many machines do you
AFS
think
dumbbells.
you have?
I spent $100,000, so I want to say I ordered like. I had a lot of pieces of hammer, dude. I had the incline press. I had the wide press. I had the reverse pull down. I had the high row. I had that row like this. And I had the low row. You know, the low handle row. And then I had seated calf machine, a standing calf machine from Flex. Hamstring.
That must have been really cool to be able to have that at your...
Yeah, man. Back in 95 to spend 100. Hey, how are you? Good.
Nobody had that.
No.
Like that at their house. Wow. And how long did you train in there?
Finished it in 96 for the Nationals, and I moved in 99.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah, and then they dismantled it and sold it piece by piece, I think.
Oh.
There was a gym up the street, I think, that bought some pieces, but...
It's not in the first video, cut above, huh? No, okay.
There's a lot of content out there with me Irvin came and shot me there. So there was Muscle Mag. All the pictures you saw in Muscle Mag early on of me were shot in my house.
Okay.
It was so nice. I jumped in the pool right after. We had sliding glass doors, so we could open the doors up and we would crank the music. We had a crazy speaker, like a system like this. Think about this in 2,000 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, the neighbors they didn't know what to think, you know. But we lived on a compound, so it was super nice.
Yeah.
And then we had a kitchen right there after, so we cook food or make shakes.
Bodybuilding habit.
And I could just lay on the couch and fall asleep, you know.
That's awesome. Well, Herb, if you're watching this video, send us some pictures.
All right, so we're going to get in this workout. Carb Cutie knows, huh?
He knows what's up.
Hey, tell us what's going on with the next location, bro.
We're opening up.
What's the date?
I'm thinking about December because we're waiting for a bunch of machines to come in.
December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we got a bunch of the prime stuff.
It looks good, though.
Lots of flex, like the most flex. I think it's definitely.
We were just talking about all the...
Yeah.
Yeah, body mass, the most body mass and flex.
See, we were just talking about
I know.
that.
Yeah, they're great about finding all those old machines, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, we need to get some more Atlantis because Jay likes it though. We're on the hunt, so don't worry.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it is. But so is the prime. We don't care. Chris is going nuts right now. We got in-bodies everywhere.
I saw that.
Yeah.
You see they have the in-body body scan, body fat testing and all that?
Oh, shit, no. Wow. At the original or at the...
At all locations. They're here, too.
Oh, okay. Oh. All right.
Can you believe Carb Cutie don't train his calves?
All genetics, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, so we're going to hit it, guys. Calves first, and we'll walk through a little bit. There would have been a real shortage of 45s back in my day.
That's right.
So we're going to start with seated calf raises today. A little different from the past, but we'll get a couple feel sets in here. So what I'll do is I'll focus on this 1-2 motion, guys. Okay, right, pop it up, get that contraction in there, get that blood in there. I actually prefer a more flatter position board to do calf raises on. You know, some of them are angled, right?
Yeah, some are rounded. No, that's good.
I didn't even count the repetitions, but I got a pretty good burn. I actually like this. This is a Cybex one, so it actually feels like it's a little lower to the floor. Like where the platform's low on the floor, it's very, very low. So you can get that really good squeeze, you know. Sometimes it doesn't pick it up. If you could pick any calf exercise to be your #1 favorite, what would you say it is?
This one's up there.
What about a donkey calf?
Yeah, I like that one too.
It's just hard to find those machines.
I know.
That was always, it's funny because I went and searching around for that in Massachusetts, the donkey calf machine, and you couldn't find them anywhere, man.
Really?
I think so many companies made them. And then it was like the stack's heavy enough, but that position where you're like bent over and like it's on your back.
Yeah.
Like
That's a good
it
one.
just seems to work well. But you're right, this one's good, right?
Yeah. I would say I like donkey better than standing.
Yeah.
Even.
Was that a good movie or?
Yeah. They've made a few actually.
They what?
They've made a few of Punisher. They keep remaking them.
Who had the biggest calves ever?
Madrazo, Dorian.
Hey man, how are you?
Who else?
Do you know who had really good calves? Roger Stewart.
Yes. I remember him. He wasn't even a pro.
Drop him in this thing if you can remember.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Put a couple of the biggest calves in there.
Yeah.
Mike Materazzi, you remember that picture where he was doing this?
Yeah. I mean, Sean Ray's were like pretty
Really?
good too. They weren't like huge, but they were like so pretty, you know.
Merrick Eric Frankhauser.
Frankhauser.
He had
yeah.
pretty good calves.
Who else?
Steve Kukalo had big calves.
Yeah.
But Dorian's were huge, right?
Huge. Nuts.
Like footballs.
Yes, crazy.
Mike Francois had big calves too.
Yeah. He didn't compete very long, Mike.
Bingo Bing had big calves.
Which one?
Bingo Bing.
Who's that?
That Asian guy from Gold's Gym. Venice. Remember he used to have the huge legs, Bingo?
Oh.
Remember?
He was
He was
older.
a trainer, yeah, but remember he had the crazy legs?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Remember him?
Yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah.
He's
Jeez.
probably still there.
I doubt it. Every time we go, he's never there.
He was always in Steve Neese's column. You remember Steve Neese?
Yes, of course.
Those are the good old days, man.
Good old days.
The Muscle Mag gossip columns. That's where we're introduced to a lot of the guys, actually.
I mean, I remember going to Gold's in the 90s, early 90s, and all the photographers were all there. Paula Crane and...
When I went there as a kid, like when I was 21, 22, dude, it was like a flock of them.
Yeah,
Like just looking for the newest
that's right.
talent to shoot. Now I realize, like, because I was so naive then, how important it was, because that was like a content creator doing a collab with a big megastar that they know, okay, if I do a collab with this guy, I'm going to get a ton of traction, right?
But they were all scouts, sort of. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So they were using Gold's as a scout territory.
They would just hang out there.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It was great. There was so
And
much action.
you witnessed all this going on?
Yeah, dude, I was there like around Flex's rise.
Were you there when John Pierre Fuchs came in? Or you're not training there then?
No, I've never seen him.
I heard he blew everyone's mind when he came in the gym.
Really?
Well, remember he put on in a year he put on crazy amount of guys.
That was 96 when he did the Olympia and he shocked everybody.
Yeah, remember how round he was?
Yeah. He faded fast. It's too bad.
Well, he tore his legs, right?
I know. That photo shoot killed him.
Exercise, Dave. You've only seen 100 million times.
Is this one incline?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incline, yeah.
Remember you asked me about this?
Yeah, I did.
Seat's not low enough, though. I like the seat really low on this.
Mm.
All right, so medium hand grip. Check out this hand grip so we can see. Okay? For you guys that cheat and grab up here,
It's easier.
you're losing. All right, so a couple warm-up sets. I make it look so hard, don't I? Does it look like I struggle?
No. You're
I have
17.
this face. I have this face when I train that I'm like,
Oh, you're focused.
that's one thing. Hey, that's a great compliment, actually. I am focused.
Yeah.
You know, I can't even start chest if I'm traveling. I don't have an incline hammer machine. It doesn't feel
Really?
the same. It's just, I'm so used to doing it. If you go back to any video that you've seen me since 2008 at Lake Mead or whatever, I always. Do you ever heard of exercise you always start with, like on a certain body part?
Yeah.
Like it's like doing side laterals or shoulders.
Side lateral.
I
I was thinking that, yeah.
always start with.
You were
side.
heavy on the regular incline press back in the day, so would you start that as
I
well,
love
or just?
inclines. I might do it today, actually. Incline
Yeah.
press.
I mean, I remember videos with you and Carrie where you were
Yeah.
benching like 4 plates. That was crazy.
I only go to 3 plates on this now, but
Poor Coos. I'd have been so like scared if I were
Why?
to spot you with 4 plates, dude. What is she gonna
she
do?
was
if
pretty.
you-
She was pretty strong, dude.
I know. She was in great shape too.
You remember?
I remember.
I always said the women were the best training partners I ever had. Eric DeLauro's going to hate that,
Ah,
huh?
boy. How long did you?
What do you
train
think about that, super trainer? What do you think about that?
Is he watching the videos?
Someone will send it to him. Someone send this to super trainer Eric DeLauro.
Oh, jeez.
What'd you ask me now?
I was asking like how many years did you actually train?
How
with
many
Coots?
what?
How many years
Did I train?
with Coots?
Oh, shit. I think only really for that 99. I think a little bit in 01, maybe 02, depending on the job situation.
Yeah.
Because remember, it was it was 3 days. It was 3 days a week because it was like 12-hour shifts. So,
Yeah.
all right. So we're gonna go into the heavy sets now, guys. All right. So once again, pay attention to hand grip. 12 reps. Squeeze right there. Right there. Right there. Upper chest. See that chest move when I...
Yep.
So shoulders back, chest out. Simple, simple, simple. Easy. Easy like Eric loves it. Most you've ever seen on the incline press. Incline
plates?
barbell. That's it?
I've never seen someone do 5.
You didn't see Cormier do 5?
No. I mean, I believe it, but Chris was pretty strong back in his day, huh?
Very, very strong. How much have you seen me do?
4. Yeah, see you do 4 with the yellow Max Muscle tank top.
With what?
The yellow Max Muscle tank top you were wearing
That you
back
probably
in the day.
gave me, huh?
No, that was before my time.
Before your time. Which
But that's when I saw, meaning that's before we became friends. But when I saw you wearing all that Max Muscle clothing in the video, that's why.
Tell YouTube our first encounter.
First encounter was at the Arnold Classic 2001, and you weren't competing, but you went with Coots, and you were sitting at a little table at the DoubleTree having lunch, and then Scotty introduced me to you, and yeah, and that was it. Yeah.
And what'd you say, and what did I say?
Nothing. I was kind of like just I shook your hand, and Scotty introduced me
Did
to
you
you.
speak
and stuff.
English or
Yeah.
good or?
I'm sure
Or not as
good
much
as
then.
now.
No.
No. I mean, I'm sure because I was there almost like 10 years already. I moved here in '93. This was 2001, so I'm sure I was okay.
Did I help you speak English more, you think? Or?
No.
The bad words, right? Whamby pambies?
Oh, jeez.
What's a whamby pamby?
We're not saying.
What's a whamby pamby?
Well,
Pussy or?
yeah, it's kind of like self-explanatory. I just have a name pop in my head when you say that Whamby Pamby.
Like you're thinking of someone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you can refrain from that, but
Whamby Pamby. That sounds like something Big Steve would say, actually, right? No. I don't know. I can just picture him saying something like that.
Dave Borlay's favorite machine and fit club.
I do like this one. This is like the Gold's in Venice.
Okay, so free motion,
Yeah.
pec, press, fly,
Yeah.
extension. What we're going to focus on, I'm actually going to push with my palms. Like, just imagine this motion, guys. Squeeze the chest, all right? So in a forward plane, I'm actually gonna push like this. Okay, my handles are gonna be in this position. Okay, so open hands. Okay, chest out. Squeeze. Contract. Contract. Squeeze in my chest right here. All right, so I want you to do this with the open hands. Okay, don't close the hands. Use open hands on this. What a difference it is on the, I don't even know. That was short rep. How many reps was that?
I didn't count, but do you like it better as a press versus a fly or?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it as a fly.
You do.
Sometimes we'll do superset, fly press.
Yeah. That's a press, right?
Yeah, that's a press. Yeah.
Okay. I called it a press fly, whatever.
Yeah. It's a good one.
I know one thing. I got a crazy pump. Pecs are full right now. Look at those pecs.
Yeah.
We did 3 working there, 3 working there. Gonna do some dumbbells next, and we'll finish with some pullovers. Stretch it out.
How many meals have you had today?
I've had 2 meals. 1 breakfast, 1 Mega Fit, Jay Cutler signature dish. It's actually called the Mega Fit.
Is that back?
It's called the Mega Fit bowl, but it's actually the Jay Cutler bowl.
Yeah.
It always will be.
It's right. Like the
All right,
Bob
same
Gold.
thing. I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna try for 8. I don't know how many I got here, but
10.
that hurt badly in a good way. Okay, so we're gonna focus on just going through the same motions, similar to like we just did. Okay. I'd use that, but it doesn't feel the same, to be honest.
No, I like that one. I like that one actually.
Okay. All right, so squeezing. Squeeze right there. Lock it in. That minor muscle right there. Okay, good. Yep. Yep. All right, first set.
80s.
All right, 8 or 10 reps here. Easy. Four. Halfway home. All right, so sometimes I roll right through these, right? So you notice I didn't pause a lot. And I notice a lot of the conversations on the comments below is they notice the pause. So I'd call that like rest pause kind of thing, where I kind of just hold, contract, really lock in. Where I kind of felt that rhythm a little better because it was a little heavier. I think when I go heavier, I don't have to focus so much on the squeeze because the tension of the weight on those fibers is going to give me enough. So I felt good. I mean, as you saw, I was just steady and I don't know, 12 or 13.
13.
So felt pretty good. Very good pump. We are taking a little extra time. Is this the longest we've taken between sets? Probably in a while, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to switch my training up a little bit where, like, normally it'd be like boom, 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 right? And I'm trying to get a little more explanation. We've been kind of catching up a little bit because Dave's been out of town for a week. So trying to cram everything in because I'm going to take a hiatus for a couple of days. So.
Yeah.
Dumbbell pullover. Pull the chest. Squeeze as we come up. Okay. Hopefully I'm not going to hit this mic. So excuse me, guys, if I bump the mic.
I think it'll be good.
All right. So if we're doing back, like I said, I'd hold it like this. So we pull the lats. I'm going to hold the dumbbell and pull and squeeze, pull those fibers. Try to keep the butt down as much as possible. Okay, see the hand position. Squeeze right there. Stretch. Squeeze. How do we do?
10? I counted 10?
I don't know. I didn't even count.
Yeah.
I just was going for the squeeze. That's all.
Yeah.
Lot of fullness right now. How many?
8.
That's it, huh?
What I counted.
All right, guys, so we wrapped up another chest day that we've done a million times over. But like I said, today we're doing a little North Big Club. Couple pointers in this thing, okay? Remember, when I go in the gym every time, my goal is to get a pump. And I know there's a lot of controversy in like, oh, you know, as you get stronger, that means you get bigger muscles. And there is truth to that. But, you know, as we continue to focus on more of the ageless lifestyle, meaning like we're just trying to just stay active and stay younger feeling in the gym. And, you know, listen, I don't care about the weights anymore. I know it's not super impressive to see after seeing me at the top and, you know, juiced up like crazy, right? I mean, I'm more just focused now on getting in there, getting a good pump, you know, getting contraction in the muscle, keeping lean muscle tissue. You know, I'll now do 20 minutes of cardio post-training, which I did 20 minutes prior this morning before I ate my first meal, so fasted. And, you know, every day I'm coming in here and getting the job done. I did take a day off this week, which is a plus on my side, which means my body told me I needed a day off. And that's kind of how I go. It's touch and feel now with the workout. So yesterday was arms, today's chest. Like I said, I've kind of been training with Angie quite a bit now. And she doesn't do chest, so it worked out today that I met Dave and we did our chest and calf routine. Calves are always done on chest day. We focused on, you know, a couple incline movements. We focused on the squeeze movement with the free motion, you know, dumbbell press, and then the pullover to stretch it out. So, you know, around 3 sets each exercise. I know we just shot this cable crossover. We did that exercise for the thumbnail, but whatever the day feels like for you, every day is going to be different. And I say not every day is a rock star workout day, meaning some days I come in and I cruise. Today we took a little more time in between sets. We're an advocate of 45, 60 seconds. You go, the partner goes. If you don't have a partner, you pretend you do. I think it's ideal, you know, to have food in your system. Some of you guys are training fasted there. I'm always eating. Dave asked me how many meals, 2 meals. You know, I like to eat at least 3 meals normally before I've been training because I've been training a little later now. But today was good. 2 meals in. We had a late workout last night. But I'm feeling great moving into 51. By the time this video launches, I'm now 51 years old. I can't believe it. You guys that have been following me for all these years, I want to thank you so much because we've been doing YouTube since 2008 with Swole Monkey Productions. And you know, Dave's been on the team since, right? We weren't doing YouTube then, were we? No.
5-6 years we've been on together. 5-6 years.
Yeah, but we weren't doing YouTube yet, right? It was more just magazine stuff, right?
Yeah.
Shoots and stuff. They didn't really have, YouTube really wasn't a thing. I just remember shooting a lot in 2008.
Yeah.
Then we had to take a sideline for a while because of the magazine publishing contracts. But man, you know, what a ride it's been, man. 51 years. Old, and I'm the youngest of my 7 kids. I said to my mom the other day, you know, I called her and I said, how does it feel, Mom, your youngest child's going to be 51? I said, you never imagine, she's 83.
Wow.
I lost my dad at 92. He was 92, and that was 2020. So,
already?
Yeah. It'll be 4 years. It'll be 4 years this September.
Wow.
So it's you know, parents, it's hard to see them grow in age like that, but here I am, a son, you know, like I said, youngest of 7, and you know, my oldest brother's 66 this year. Like, it's amazing. Like, he still looks like he's 50 to me, and I'm just fortunate, like, to come out of bodybuilding, be healthy, you know, wealthy in life, meaning fulfilled with greatness of achievement and everything else, and goals and aspirations that I only dreamt about. And I believed in it, man. You know, there's a lot of days that I was just talking to Dave about all my roadblocks and all the obstacles. And you can attest, Dave, like you can imagine, right? All this thing, you know, we talk about the financial load of owning business and being an entrepreneur and being someone in my position and surrounding yourself with people that sometimes you question why they're there, right? And, you know, I've been fortunate to have some great people around me. I love doing these YouTube videos to be able to incorporate you know, the people that still continue to follow me and realize, okay, this is who Jay is now. And, you know, and hopefully still learn a thing or two. And then for you new people that come on and are watching my videos for the first time, here I am. That's the old me over there on the wall. And I'm just honored to be able to have that. Can you imagine walking in a gym all over the world and your mural is there?
That's awesome. This is really the best of time for the fans, though, because, you know, when you first started doing videos, you were like a different person.
I wasn't. I was a robot.
Different
man.
person.
I was a robot. I was just a machine.
No talking.
No anything, right?
Yeah, focused and that's it. You know, on a mission.
And now I'm verbal, right? I speak about everything and tell my emotions, tell my feelings, and
that's great.
Today's
great for the fans.
Today's a great day. Today's Thursday. It's August 1st.
Yeah.
And I can't believe here we are, 2024. I feel like the world, for the first time since the pandemic, is on like a pause in a sense. Like people are kind of like waiting for this election and where is the world going? And
everyone's holding their breath.
It's a little disheartening, to be honest, because the political parties have created this drama that drives all of the community to kind of battle each other in a sense, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's going to have their preferred lifestyle, preferred what they want to do and how they function. And the truth is listen, inflation is here, man, and a lot of people are struggling. And listen, if these videos are for you, that you're going through some stuff right now, whether it's financial, whether it's emotional, whether it's a breakup or a job loss,
injury,
career change, injury. If this gives you motivation, guys, please comment below. And you know, you guys have shared these with us before. And I'm telling you, this is how you engage and this is how you collaborate. And really, you're going to get reaction from people you might never have heard from before. Why do you watch YouTube videos? Why do you come on here other than, hey, maybe you're just a Jay Cutler fan and you're like, hey, I still watch his stuff. Or maybe you're just bored and eating breakfast and like, hey, this came across.
Or do cardio.
Suggested on your channel. But Dave and I have this banter going back and forth. And listen, we've tried to exit that strategy, I feel like, at times where maybe you didn't speak as much, but I'm kind of inviting Dave to talk more because there's so much backstory to what we did. And we joke and we laugh and like we were off camera even joking about the whamby-pambies.
Yes.
And this is the first time you guys are probably hearing about the whamby-pambies. And that's like the pussies, you know? So, and that's not like, that's like meaning like weak people.
Yeah.
Male, female, right?
Yeah.
But listen, man, I want to thank you guys. Please comment below. Guys, if you like the video, share it, comment, you know, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We had, I think we had 25,000 new subscribers last month. You know that?
Ooh.
Yeah, for July.
That's almost 1,000 a day.
We had 25,000 subscribers.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Cutler Nutrition, we're launching every Monday there on YouTube also. And I was surprised. I did a cooking video with Angie last week, and it got 10,000 views on a very small channel. So I'm very happy about that.
The cooking stuff.
We're on our goal. Like, listen, I'd love to get 100,000 views every video. We're at like, what, are we getting close
around
to 50?
50, yeah.
We should have more with 1 million subscribers. How many subscribers we have now? I don't even know.
Over 1 million something.
And yes, we still owe someone to fly to Vegas to be shot and train with me. I know. Every video you guys are reminding
you.
We're just waiting for the right time. So I'm hoping for the opportunity. Someone's going to be coming to Las Vegas or want to come for the Mr. Olympia, and they can be like, at the same time, maybe
that'd be great.
They come to Olympia. And they come train with Jay Cutler.
And we'll film that for sure.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is they're going to be filmed for the channel. So, so once again, for Dave and I, Fit Club Las Vegas, JayCutlerTV, love you guys. We are out for another episode. Keep killing it. Chest day, best day.
No mercy for you. No worries for you. that Game of Thrones. Go Cersei on you. I flipped the script. I roll the dice. Don't fall asleep, cause I'm working nights. Hey, you trying to shut me